Okay, welcome. In our previous session, we have seen this concept, but I have given this concept as exercise. So try to complete this as an exercise. If you are not able to complete, I will do it. Okay, I will do it, and then I will give you the concept here. And today's session, we are going to learn about the designer level properties and workflow level properties. This is one of the interview questions they will ask. What is target load plan, target load type? See, target load plan is nothing but, so you may ask questions. Can I have more than one pipeline, parallel pipeline in single mapping? Yes, we can have it. See, you can have more than one pipeline in single mapping. We can have it. Okay, so here, if you open, if you look at here, you'll have it m underscore target load plan. So what is this target load plan, right? Sorry, it's target load plan. Target load plan. So I'm going to have more than one pipeline. So this is employees. I'm just connecting with employees here, T underscore employees. And I'm going to give departments. I'm not going to connect with the joins. I'm giving like departments table. Okay, assume that I do not have departments table. Just I'm connecting with the other table like this. I'm just connecting it, department ID and location ID and all. Okay, you assume that this is the connection. So here also we have the connection. This is two different pipeline. This is two different pipeline. So not in a single pipeline. This is two different pipeline. You can have locations table also. If you want, you can take locations table also. So here, if I want here, I can go for locations table also. So what is this connection? This connection is database level, not Informatica level. This connection is database level. If I'm going to take locations, say assume that this is the locations table. Okay, I do not have separate table. So I will take one table here. Okay. So if I have something like a locations table, I'm just connecting it like this. And then this is called three different pipeline. Three different pipeline. If you look at here, there are three different pipelines are available. You can go and check here. So this is what the pipeline. See, first pipeline and second pipeline and third pipeline. This is what the three pipelines we have. Okay, three parallel pipelines we have. So based on the dependency, we have to run the table. So how it will be running, right? Normally all the pipeline will not run in parallel. All the pipeline will not run in parallel. It will be running in one by one. So one pipeline should be completed, then only it will complete the next one. Okay. Then only it will start with next one. So I can go with here. So based on the dependency, I have to give the connections. So go here, mapping. Okay, so you can see here, go and check here, target load plan. Target load plan. What is this target load plan, right? See, as per this mapping, first locations will be running first, then departments, then employees. See, based on the primary key, foreign key relationship, it has already taken in this way, right? So automatically we have to, first of all, we have to run the locations table, right? It is the foreign key, primary key relationship. If you have the data model in our real time also, if you are going to have three pipeline in a single mapping, so this is what it will automatically take. But if you want to manually change it, you can use this group down. Okay, so group up, you can make use of this one. Okay, this is what you can have. This is down arrow, up arrow, you can use it. Clear on this? Target load group order. So if you want to change the order, you can change it. First department will get loaded, then locations, then employees. So if you want to make the employees first, see here, employees first, department second, locations third. So this is what, see, in single pipeline, you want to make, this is one of the exercise I have given. So make the target as source again. This is what you have to give here, target load plan. Okay. So target load plan is nothing but, so if I have more than one pipeline in a single mapping, we can assign a load order, how the load order should be. This is what target load plan. So we do have target load type. What is target load type, right? See, we have target load type, two types we have. So one is bulk load, okay, bulk mode. The other one is normal mode, right? Normal mode. So what is bulk mode? See, bulk mode means, see, always it will take the data in batch, and then it will get loaded. Normal mode, so it will go with one by one, it will load the data into the target table. Okay, one by one, it will load the data into a target table. See, bulk mode, bulk by bulk, it will take batch of data, it will load. Normally, by default, this is the mode. Okay, default mode is, this is what in target. Okay, in target, we have the bulk mode. If you look at here, so I can go to the employees data. So employees underscore data. See, this is what you can go with. Here you will be having the source. Here you will be having the target. In target, you have the target load type. Target load type. This is what you will be having the bulk load. See, bulk load is nothing but this is what you have the bulk load and normal load. See, normally we have the bulk load. If you have the bulk load, right, what will happen? If the target has bulk load, this is what you might be getting the error. Okay. I think I have already explained, but one more time I will explain. So here, somebody has some issues on the target load, right? I think that time I have explained. So here I have the target table. Here I have the target table. So this is what our Informatica is trying to load the data in the bulk load. First it will load the bulk load. If you are loading the data in bulk load, okay, bulk mode, the target table should not contain any index. It should not have any index. Remember this. The target table should not have any index. If the index is available, then bulk mode will not be supported. Okay, bulk mode will be supported, will not be supported. Any of the data load, not only for Informatica, even if you are going for Teradata or SQL loader or anything, if you are trying to load bulk load, it will not support any index. Okay, if the target table contains any index, it will fail. Index defined upon it. So have you encountered this particular error? So target table index defined upon it. This is what you will be getting error, right? So if the target has indexes or primary key in Oracle, if you are creating a primary key in target table, remember this, unique index will be created automatically. Okay, so unique index will be created automatically. So unique index will be created automatically. So that's what we will go with. If the unique index is already available, then it will not support bulk mode. Okay, remember this. So unique index, if you have the primary key, then unique index will automatically created. You haven't created index, but if you are creating primary key, Oracle table will automatically create a unique index. The unique index is available, it will not support bulk mode. So what you have to do, you have to check whether this table contains any index or not. Based on that, you have to remove the index. So if you are removing the index, is it the correct way to do it? No, we should not remove the index actually. We should have the index for the data read. Say for an example, here I'm getting the downstream. So downstream, I'm going to read the data from this table. Okay. If the index is available, the read operation will be faster, right? How we have the index in our book. Same way, in the table, index is available, the read operation will be faster. So for this downstream application, I need to have the index. For this data load, I should not have the index. So what I can do, we will introduce one concept called, here we have one concept called, see if I'm going to create an index in the target. there is a bulk mode. Okay. Then I'm going to create one index in the target table. So I will create one index. So create index. This is the formula. Create index name. So idx underscore emp on t underscore employees. Okay, column name employee underscore id. This is the formula, sorry, syntax for creating the index. You can see here, index will be created on employee id column. Okay, so Oracle will create an index for the employee id column. Index is separate concept in the database. So index is nothing but, so you have a book, right? You have the book, you have more content in the book. If I'm asking you to take one particular topic, what will you do normally? You'll go to the content page or index page. Then you will take the page number. You'll go to the corresponding page, right? Same way, in any database, if I'm asking you to take some value, select star from employees. Okay, where employee underscore ID equal to 120, something I'm giving like this. What Oracle will do? Oracle will go and search the table. It will not go to directly table. So since the column has been indexed, it will go to the index table first. Okay, index table first. Where this 120 will be stored, it knows that, okay, that row ID it will take. From the row ID, it will give you the data. It will not directly go to the table and then fetch the data. First of all, it will go to the index table. Index table, then only it will go to the normal table. This is what the use of index. If you have more volume of data, index will create the read operation faster. That's what we are creating. But write operation will be slow. You can see here, the table has been indexed, right? Can I run now? Previously it was running fine, but now the table has been indexed. Bulk mode will not be supported. Okay, bulk mode it will not be supported. See, look at here, it got failed, right? So what is error we are getting? So in the target, see, whenever it is failing, you have to check whether it is failing in the source or target. Okay, this table already partition table. Okay, so here, if you look at here, this is what the index define upon it. It is failing, right? So target table has indexed. So what I can do, first of all, if the index is there, then you have to go with normal mode. So normal mode, you change the mode to normal, it will complete. But it is not advisable to have a normal mode if you have huge volume of data. If you have huge volume of data, then normal mode will slow down the process. See, one by one, it will take. One by one, it will take the data. Okay. If you look at here, it's taking long time to load the data, but it will load. Okay. It has loaded the data into a target table. You can see here, it has loaded, but it has taken more time. Why? Because it is taking, see here, how many, 9204, around 30 seconds it has taken, 31 seconds, right? So that's what we should not go 29 seconds it has taken. That's what we should not go with, this normal mode. So we need to have the bulk mode and we need to have the index. How can I do? Index also should be there and bulk load also should be there. What we can do in the pre-SQL, okay, in the pre-SQL, here we have the pre-SQL, right? So in the pre-SQL, we will drop the index. Okay, whatever the index we have, drop it. Load the data, then post SQL, then create the index. Okay, create. So this is what you can do by using the indexing. Right? Pre-SQL means before loading the data. Post SQL means after loading the data. So before loading the data, I should not have index. Just I'm dropping the index. Now the table has been indexed. Okay, there is no indexed column. The table has been removed the index. Then you are loading bulk load, it will support. Once the data has been loaded, we have to create an index. Then only the read operation will be faster. So what I can do here, so I will go for, first of all, here we have the index is available. So I will go for drop index name. So what is the index name? This is the name, right? So I can have this name. You can go to this one and double click, go to mapping, target here, the target load type. Okay, pre-SQL. I will put drop index. Then I will do the create index. I will create the index after that. But before that, I will use bulk mode. First of all, I will drop the index. Okay, look at here. First of all, I will drop the index, then load the data into bulk mode. Then I will create again. Okay. Okay, see here, it has loaded. So it was taking same 29 seconds, but if you have more data, it will not take that much time. Okay. So this is what you need to go for the bulk load normal mode. Since it is a partition, so 3 partitions loading, after some time only the throughput will get increased. Okay. So this is what you can do the target load type. Are you clear on the target load plan, target load type? What is pre-SQL, post-SQL? What is normal mode, bulk load, all this? So this is one of the interview question they will ask. Definitely they will ask. Clear on this? Bulk load, normal load. Okay. So now I will go to the mapping. In the mapping, you can see here. Okay, in the mapping, I have many options here. What is create? Create mapping. Copy as means I want to copy this mapping. Okay, one more time. Something like what we will do in our real-time project. We have already mapping is available, but we want to do some changes on the mapping. So normally, if I want to do changes on this mapping, after that I may not know what is there available, right? So I will create this backup of this mapping for reference. So I'll go here, copy as underscore PKP, and the data I will make. So this is what now one backup mapping has been created. So rank transformation, rank backup. So I will not touch anything on this. In the rank transformation, I will do the changes. If I want to revert it, I can revert it from here. Or you can take the XML file. So you can take XML file from here. So sometimes you can go for export. You can make the XML file, right? So you can have this export object. So you can take the XML file directly. So you can keep it in your system. If anything goes wrong, you can import it again. You have the previous one. So this is what you can do for the backup of activities like copiers. Then edit mapping name. If you want to change it, you can edit it. Then you can go for delete mapping, close mapping, validate mapping, validate, right? So all this. So what is dependency? Say for an example, your customer is saying, your customer is Tableau team. Okay, your Tableau team or your business owner is telling that. So one of the table doesn't have the data or it is not loaded correctly. We are not finding data reference in this particular table. So this is one table. Say for an example, something like purchaser. Okay. See purchaser table, one table we have. So that table, they are saying that there is no data updated last 1 week. Okay, there is no data refresh on this table. So normally, how will you find which mapping is loading this table? The customer is saying that in this table, data is incorrectly loaded or not loaded for last 1 week, or the data is not correctly loaded. So how will you identify? So in your real-time project, you will be having thousands of mapping. See, these are all real-time scenarios. I'm telling, if you're going for real-time project, definitely you'll use like this. You'll be having thousands of mapping where I can find this table, right? So you can use dependencies. You can go to the folder, you know which folder it will load, right? At least you should know which folder. Mapping, or you will be having some 3 or 4 folders. You can go there, check the target table like T_purchaser. So for an example here, I'm checking this table, T_employees_UK. If this table is not loaded correctly, then right click on this table. You can go for dependencies. It's not only for target. You can go for source, target, mapping, and anything. You can get the dependencies. You will get the mapping name or flow name, session name, all this. See here, session name is this name, router, we are using this table to load, and router, this is the mapping, and workflow, this is the mapping. Since we are in designer, you can right click on the mapping. You can go and check here, open in workspace. Open in workspace. You can see here in the workspace, it will be opened. You can see this is what you can able to see here. Clear on this? This is what you can see here. Okay, so now you can able to see, right? Okay, why this table is not loaded correctly, whether we have given the correct condition here or not, that you can able to check it here. Okay, clear on this? This is what dependencies you will take. And you know already how to do the link task, right? Link task, propagate attribute, all this. See, link task is nothing but linking. So here also we'll be having, say for example, here I have SCD. I want to know how this column has been loaded. How the column has been loaded here, customer ID from this table. So right click, you can go for link path. You can go for backward. So from where this column is getting loaded, you will be having all this one. So if you have more number of transformation, right, you can check it here. The toggle view. See the toggle view, you can check it here like this. Okay, if I have more session, if you have more transformations, you can toggle this view like this. So from where, how it is going, customer ID is coming like this. From here it is populating. So from source we have, then it's a direct load. Here also it is direct load. Here also it is direct. Okay, if the source has the record, then definitely it will have the record in the target. But we will check the condition here. So what is the condition we made? So because of this, anything is failing, that we have to check it here. Blocking, that you have to check it here. That's what we'll go for select link path. That is select link path. So if your propagate attribute is nothing but if you are changing any column length, say for an example here, one of the column length you are changing. See address column length, I want to change it. You are changing here something like 50. Where we are changing in the source qualifier only we are changing. Look at here, source qualifier, we have changed it. Can I change length in the source, in the mapping? No, I cannot change it. Can I change address column here? No, I cannot change it here. If I want to change it, I have to go to the source analyzer. So remember, if I want to change any source column length, In the source analyzer only I can change. Okay. I cannot change it in the mapping. Okay, you change it. It will be reflected here. So once you are changing here, it will not reflect on the source qualifier. Source qualifier also you have to change it. Then right click. If I have many transformations, no need to do one by one all the changes. If your customer is changing that, change the address from 50 to 100. No need to change every transformation one by one. Right click. You can go to propagate attribute, then propagate it. So propagate it. This 50 will be propagated. The green color represents it has been propagated correctly to the next transformations. See, address is 50 now. So up to where it has been propagated, up to router it has been propagated. It will not propagate to source and target. See, if you want to change anything on the source and target you can change in the target designer. Source you have to change it in the source analyzer. So remember this. This is called the propagate attribute and everything. So this one definitely you will do in the real time. Okay. Compare it. So what is meant by comparing? If you have this, if you have, say for an example, this is SCD. I'm going to make one more SCD here, or one more table here. I want to compare this rank with the rank backup. See the rank backup. I'm doing some changes. Instead of group by on department ID, I'm making the group by on job ID. And the rank on this one, salary column. I'll be going for, instead of top, I'm going for bottom. Bottom 5 ranks I'm going with. So these are all some changes I have did it. I want to know whether I have, see these, only this is the changes I have done that I want to check. Or production code, dev code, I want to compare it. You can go with, you can pull the mapping here. You can go to compare now. You can go to compare. Compare it here. It's a backup. Compare with actual one. Rank transformations. You can see a rank and you want to compare. Mapping one is rank underscore backup, rank mapping 2 is a rank underscore transformation. You can click on, if there is a change, it will highlight in the red color. It will highlight in the red color. You can change here. This is what the mapping, you can see here instance. Okay, there is a change in the rank transformation. Double click on it. The transformation, there is no change. Port. Is there any change port? So if it is, there is a change, then it will highlight. Properties, yes. Here we have the properties changes. So port, I think we have done some changes, right? Group by and all. So here you can see here, compare it. So that's what you can compare it. And here also it is comparing and then it is giving you the result. Okay. Here it is top one, here it is a bottom 5. So it will highlight it. Definitely you can able to find here by comparing it all this. This is what you can compare it. Clear on this? Clear? So this is the way you will compare two mapping, two workflows, two sessions, all this. Mapping level you have to compare here. Session level you have to compare here. So workflow comparison. You can compare one more workflow here. You can compare it. What is the difference we have taken? That is what we will go for the comparison and dependencies, all this. Okay, so next one. So we know already what is parameters and variables, target load plan, generate workflow. So generate workflow means from here I'm generating the workflow. From our source we are generating the workflow. You can go to the, I want to generate workflow. Like for this backup table, I want to generate a workflow. Backup table, I do not, sorry, backup mapping, I do not have any workflow, right? So you can go to workflows with non-reusable session. You want to create reusable session or non-reusable session, non-reusable. Go here. We have to tell that WF underscore, S underscore, and the connection, the target connection, right? So connection also we have to choose everything, integration service. So instead of creating manually, just we are creating from here only. See here, one workflow has been created. If you disconnect and then connect again, the transformations, sorry, this particular workflow will be available now. The rank underscore back, we haven't created here, right? We haven't created. So from designer, we have created. So that is also possible by using the generate workflow. That is also, you can do it. Normally, some of the developers will create in this way also. From designer also, we can able to create. You can go to this folder. If you look at here, you'll be having the mapping, sorry, workflow. So look at here, underscore backup will be there. See here, this is what workflow has been created, right, automatically. So you can, this is the way you can create the workflow underscore m it is creating, okay, by default. So this is the way also you can create the workflows, okay, from here. See, these are all the options here we have. So even we have template, but we will not use this template in our real time. SCD type 2, type 1, type 2, see type 1, type 2, type 2 flag method, effective date and version, and type 3. So these are all the template will be there. In this template, you have to do, you have to give all the details here. Then it will create SCD type mapping automatically. So very rare project will use this template and all, but most of the project, they will create it normally. Okay. So this is what all the options in the mapping level. Okay, mapping level. I will take this session level after some time. But now, do you have any doubt in this session level, sorry, mapping level properties? Any doubt in this particular tool? XML transformation, I will take separately. Okay, don't worry on that. So I haven't completed XML, that I will tell you. So you know all this, right? What is open, close, what is this one, what is folder, this view, like this view and this view, the toggle view, 100% of the mapping, right? So toggle view, if you have more values, you can able to do a repository, you can disconnect and connect it. You can export object, import object, and go for edit view, right? Tools, you can see all the options. Layout, see arrange all iconic, and versioning I will tell you separately. So mapping, you can see all the options. Okay, transformations, window, everything. So I hope everyone is clear about designer tool now. You should have clear idea about designer tool. In future, anything you want to know, then this is what you have to check it. Clear on this?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
You just hide that mappings.
So mapping you do not want?
No. This left side for mappings is there. Number of mapping is just right click on here.
Okay, you want to hide it? Okay.
Then how to get back it on head option?
Yeah, again, this is the same window here we have, right? Toggle navigator window.
Yeah, okay.
Here, top.
Okay.
See, if you want to have more spaces, okay, normally we will do like this. More space while developing, you are developing the transformations. You have taken the source and target. After that, no need to have this left-hand side, right? So you can have like this, and then you can develop it like this. If you click on this,
okay, yeah.
It will be coming here. Click on this below, you will be having it. But sometimes what will happen, so if I'm not giving this allow docking, right, what will happen? So this might be the one of the scenario you might be having it. This one, sometimes you are doing like this, it will go like this, right?
Okay.
See here. It is not fitting here, right?
Yep.
So if it is not fitting here, what you have to do? Right click on the repository. You click on allow docking. Okay. Click on allow docking. Now you drag and drop here. It will be fixed correctly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
That's option called allow docking. This should be enabled. Okay. These are all the options are available in designer level. Okay. In workflow level, if you're going with workflow level, say for an example, I'm taking the employees data here. So in workflow level, so what are the different options are there, right? So I'm taking any sessions, source qualifier transformation. Okay. Source qualifier transformations. Here I'm taking that. If you double click on the session, we know already in general, this is the mapping name, right? This is the mapping name, whether this session is reusable or non-reusable. Session is reusable or non-reusable.
Non-reusable.
Non-reusable. Okay, by seeing here itself, you can able to see this is a non-reusable, and also by seeing here, you can able to see if you are, can I make this non-reusable session as reusable? Yes, you can make it, but one time if you are creating like a reusable session, after that you cannot revert back. Okay, it will become like a reusable session. Now look at here, session is reusable. That session will be created in the reusable session. Okay, here it will be created SQL transformation. Now it will become a reusable session. Look at here, one arrow mark, small green color icon will be there. That is a reusable session. After that, you cannot change it. This is mapping name, task name, and everything. Then you can see the fail parent if this task fails. If I want to, if I did not run, that is also I have to enable it. If I want to, if this particular session is not running, you can fail the workflow. Okay, disable this task. Yes, you can disable this particular task for some time. Treat the input link at and we know already. Then properties. So what is the first property, right? Write backward compatible session log. What is this property? See, normally, whenever you are going to run this particular session, normally if I'm going to run this particular workflow, it will create two logs, right? Workflow log and session log. So where this workflow log will be available, go to Informatica, then 10.2.0 server, InfoShat. Here you'll be having a session log and workflow log. So here session log. Now I'm going to the session log. Go to session log. You can see here, now I have executed one session, right? Source qualifier transformation still running. That's what it didn't created any log here, still running. You can see here, once it has completed, it will create a log over there in the session log. Okay, index define upon it. What I will do, I will drop the index. Just I have dropped the index. I'm creating one more time. So now anyhow, it will create one log here, right? See, source qualifier transformation log, it has been created. The log, by default, the log format will be binary file. .bin. If you're opening this, you cannot able to read that. Okay, you cannot able to read that. Something like it's a Chinese character or some different characters will be there. Look at here, some different characters and all it is there, right? Who will read? Informatica can read that. If you go and check here, the binary format, it will convert the session log. You can see here, whatever you are seeing here, that's what I'm seeing over there. But I want to create the session log in normal text mode. Then I have to enable this property like write backward compatible session log. If you are enabling this option, then next time if you are going to run, it will create .txt file. Look at now, .txt file only it will create. It has created, right? Now it has created with this text document, right? You can able to see here, whatever you are seeing in the session log, you can able to read. Okay, this is the option called write backward compatible session log. What is the option? Write backward compatible session log. This will be available for session level and the workflow level also. Where the workflow level log will be available, go to workflows, edit. So here properties, you can see the log. Okay, right backward compatible session log, workflow log. So workflow log also, if you want to change it, here only you can change. Workflow log directory, workflow log name, right backward compatible workflow log. These options. So save workflow run by these many runs. So I want to run some 5 last workflow run should be there. Okay, then I can make like 5. So what is the meaning? Last 5 sessions it will be there. So that's what we'll be having it. See, one more time, if I'm going to run it right, this session, it will overwrite. Same thing, 927 here we have, right? But it will overwrite now. It will overwrite now. See, 927, it will overwrite. But 927 log also there, should be there. And I need to create a new log. Then I have to go for, in session level, these many runs I have to create it. That workflow log I have created. Now you have to create the session level. That I will tell you where you have to create. 927, still running. 928, the date time it will change. Once it is completed, it will change the timing. That means it is overwriting this file. Look at here, 929 it has overwritten. See, overwritten, right? So this is what you can see here, the file. Okay, clear on this? Right backward compatible. That is what. So this one for Informatica, this one for us. That's what it will create 2 files. Okay, this is what called right backward compatible, and you can go for these many runs. And you can have this session log file name and session log file directory, parameter file, enable test load. See here, enable test load is nothing but your customer is saying that create a workflow and everything. Okay, test the connection in production, but don't load any data. So don't load any data into the target table, production table. Just check the connection, whether this connection is working fine or not. So normally what will you do? You can apply some filter condition here, filter transformations, and then make some false condition, right? So it will not load any data. That you have to change your mapping level changes you have to do. So instead of doing mapping level changes, you can go for test load. Enable test load. It will not physically load the data. Remember, it will load the data. One data it will go and load, and then it will revert. Okay, Informatica will revert it. So number of rows to test one row. Just I'm giving like this. If I'm going to execute, it will not load any data. Look at here. Previously we have 108 record, right? So now it will not load any data. So why? Because I have enabled the test load. So whether I will check here whether the data has been loaded or not. Okay, truncate table option should not be enabled here. So whenever you are doing the test load, truncate should not be there. It's reverting, right? Truncate target table should not be there. Okay. Also enable normal load, just only one record, right? Start workflow. So we have enabled the test load. See here, so even if I'm going for get run properties, you are not able to see the log here. It will revert. So automatically it will revert. If it is succeeded, then the connection is correct. That is what you can go for enable test load. Clear on this? Enable test load. It will record one record. Dollar source, you know the connections. This is also we have seen in our parameters variable. Treat source to us, insert, delete, update. So if I told right, if I want to update the, say if I want to delete the record in target, so here you have to give the option like delete options. Clear? I think Ravindra, you have asked this, Hari, I think Ravindra or Hari, you have asked this question previously. So this one you have to enable it. Treat source to us, delete options. So normally, whenever you are using update strategy, the data driven automatically enabled for this one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So commit interval. What is the commit interval? Every 10,000 record, it will do the commit. See, if you have millions of record is loading, it is every 10,000 record, it's committing, right? So you can go for 1 lakh record, 1 million record, every 1 million record you committed. So that's where you can improve the performance. So this is also one of the method of improving the performance. Okay. Okay. Rollback transaction on errors. So if I have any errors, you want to roll back, that you can roll back it. You can enable it. What is recovery strategy? Fail task and continue workflow. See, if anything has happened, fail the task, you can continue with workflow that you can give, or where you have left out, that from there you want to start it. You can make this recovery strategy to resume from last checkpoint. This is also one of the interview questions. Say, for example, your target table is getting loaded. Okay. Your target table is getting loaded. Your target table is getting loaded and it has 1 lakh record here. Okay. 100K you have. So 50,000 record has been loaded already. 50,001 record. So you have made some commit point like every 10,000. So what will happen? Every 10,000 will load commits. So 50,000 will do the commit. 50,001, it has errored out, right? It will fail. Session will fail. Already 50,000 record has been loaded to the target. But now you want to start from where you have left out. So right click, you have to give this option resume from last checkpoint options. Should have given already. Then you have to right click. You can go for recover task. So if you are giving recover task, so from where it has been left out, it will start. So this is also one of the interview questions. Recover task. Okay. So recover task. This is what you will go for. Clear on this? Okay. So now we will go with this one. And what is the other options? Recover task. And DTM buffer, it's a data transfer manager buffer. Make it like auto collect performance data. So collect performance data, you remember yesterday we have seen that idle time, busy percentage and all, right? So if you want to see that, you have to give collect performance data. Incremental aggregation, I will tell you separately. And this is what push down optimization. Okay. So incremental aggregation, I will tell you. The config object, I will tell you tomorrow. Incremental aggregation and config object, I will tell you tomorrow. Okay. So what all the options are there? Here, then components, you know already. So this is what workflow level properties. I will complete workflow level properties tomorrow. Then I will go to this. So what are the topics we have left out? Here we have, I will take this one. The check-in, check-out concept, session level properties. So if anything I haven't completed, please let me know. I will complete. Okay. Caching, I have completed. Performance tuning, migration concept, I will take tomorrow. Deployment and migration concept, check-in, check-out, I will take tomorrow. That workflow level properties. And then we'll go for the resume preparation, roles and responsibilities, real-time project and all. Okay. So one by one we will complete. So mock interview, if you are comfortable on that, you let me know. We will go for mock interview separately. It's a one-on-one session. Okay. We'll have 30 minutes mock interview for you. I will conduct it. Okay. This is what I can go for. So we will complete one by one. So please attend the session this week. Tomorrow, I will try to complete all the workflow level task and everything. Day after tomorrow, like from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we can have like resume preparation, interview preparation, all this project level, everything. Okay. So thank you all. Then we'll meet tomorrow.
Yeah, sir, I have small.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Just go for any mapping. Yeah, right click on any dimension table. Like their edit breakpoint is there. Is met to the debugger. Like
Yeah. So in the target table,
a target or source, whatever it may be. Like rank transformation is there.
so here.
Just right click. Yeah, just right click on this edit breakpoint.
Yeah, this is related to the debugger.
Okay.
If you want to apply breakpoints here, you can do the breakpoints here.
So both are same. Okay.
Yeah. The same window only will be opened.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and again one more doubt. I can.
You told you have some questions, right? Or you can share your screen. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you share your screen now?
Okay.
This is lookup. Okay. So you are looking at.
That was rectified. Actually, I use primary key in target table, but I put it as a bulk load.
Okay.
So
now you are clear, right? What is?
Yeah. After removing that normal, I put it normal and it will succeed. No issue for that. Second one is this one. So in filter condition, for example, so if department ID is equal to 100, we can it get only department ID 100.
Yeah, correct.
So if I want to take from two or more department IDs at the same time, then we can use in, I think, department
in
ID.
keyword. Yeah. So use in the initial. I have already taken this in. First start with in.
Okay.
Open bracket. Department ID, comma 100, comma whatever you want.
Okay.
90 or something. You validate. So this is what you have to use.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. It's okay. Fine.
I have given this as an exercise.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. You have to do a lot of exercise. I think I'm seeing only 2 mappings.
No, actually, I removed all the mappings.
Oh, okay. You have reinstalled again.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
and daily I remove the mappings and daily I can do it.
Okay. But so all of you, please practice it. Okay. See, this is what I need. If you are asking any doubt, so that's what I'm very much happy. So we can get clarified so that you will also get some concept, right? Okay. Any other doubts? Yeah. Thank you all. Then we'll meet tomorrow. Okay. So kindly practice it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you all.